All right, this tape turned off, and I'm not sure how far back it stopped. It couldn't have been too long.
It stopped where you said.
Well, I know,
bridges.
but did it go to the end, or is there a little skip in it? Anyway, the lizard experiment, the lizard way of taking the sperm of a male lizard to the egg of a female human. The female human sperm, I'm sure it's on the tape already, but is water compared to the oil, or female egg is water compared to the sperm, which is oil. And today you have a lot of these breeds that were part of the learning of the lizards to trap the mixture of air and water together without an air pocket so they couldn't separate. So we have witches that are shapeshifters, true lizards in human form, shapeshifted, mentally shapeshifted. You have witches that are perfectly mixed with no air in the egg, it was done right, who are totally in the black power. They prefer that over the other power. And you have those that had a little arrow, or the sperm that entered the egg was not a good potent sperm, whatever. So you end up with more human than being a lizard. And it's us last that are the ones that are finding it difficult to accept, but they are. They are experiencing the fact that they are something other than pure human being. And many of them are finding out that they are a mix of human and a dracolian, a lizard. And all of these know that they have great gifts. The gift of healing, the gift of divination, all of that. And some of them want to continue on the God heal type side. Some of them prefer the darker side, the power of the darker side. Even though they're more human, they choose to go to the darker side of their abilities. And those that don't, and trying to figure out how this is, I love the people. And they still have these great problems, you know, because of the darkness that is in their DNA. They have some really big problems. Now this tape and everything, the way that this is somehow going to go out, is going to reach, hopefully, tens of thousands of people eventually, and hundreds and hundreds are going to recognize that I'm talking about them. All right, now,
implants.
We've been, forgive me, I do not mean we, I'm not part lizard. Well, no more than everybody that is, because we've all got all DNA from all people from the beginning of time on all planets, period. So, I've got lizard in me too. I got Martian in me. I got two-eyed tans with a sheepdog in me. You know, I got it all. And all of us do, but some more so of one particular race of another world than others. And thus comes to the implants. Why are the implants there? I've said it, it's to keep track of you, track of their own particular special bred people. It's like the collars they put on bears and stuff, so they can keep track of you. At the same time, they can, through these implants, they know your body temperature, your heartbeat. You were part of the great experiment to find out how well this duality of sperm and egg is going along. And this I've known for many, many years. A tracking device, if you want. And also able to put you to sleep and make you lose time. They just kind of hit some kind of a button and zap your sleep.
That's right, I've seen it.
And now, it wasn't until last night, at shortly after 1, about 10 in the morning, I woke up You know, this has always been on my mind. I know there has to be more than a tracking device involved.
There is.
And I didn't know what it was, but I was very satisfied with what. I didn't know. I just knew it was not completed information. So I woke up and put this into the Creator's bank, and you know, his heart and mind and his ears, and did what I do. I went into the sacred silence and duality and started to receive the answer, and I got it all. I'm just about dead certain now. Not total, but just about dead certain now. Not only do they keep track of us, not only, I say us, again, I don't know why I keep saying us. Well, I'm referring to us as human race, but us as human race with some of these half-breeds in it. And we are all Mitakuyashi, all one relation. But not only to keep track of us, to find out how our heartbeat's going and how things are working, and able to turn us on and off sleep and whatnot, and do other things, murders, various things, rapes. And not only to do that, but guess what? They are known for years and years. These are vile beings, very vile beings. This unholy four is terrible. And yet, it's out of the unholy four, the Greys are less so. They're the least terrible out of the unholy four. They too have their agenda, but it doesn't quite jive with the other three. The other three thrive on fear. And through the implants, they are able to turn on a person with an implant, or two, or more people with an implant. In a group meeting that you think you're up, you know, you're at the library having a chat, or sitting in the house having a chat, and press little mechanical buttons and give a sexual orgy, or raise anger and drunkenness and fights and stabbings, and all of this that they can watch on not visual, but that thing.
They're
that's
warriors, I know, they watch.
well, but what is that computer game where it's you're there, you know, what is that called? It's not visual.
Virtual
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they literally said, they have you this way for their entertainment.
I know that.
They get to turn you on,
Right.
suck your fear, make you fight. So one is stronger than the other, and the other is fearing great.
Right.
And it is their little Dairy Queen.
My
This is
friend
their
calls it human Nintendo.
a good name.
That's what she calls it. She says, we are their human Nintendo games.
Not only do they eat us alive when they get us, but why eat us alive? You know, have breakfast, which is a live being, and you get hungry between lunch and dinner, or lunch and breakfast and lunch and dinner. You want a snack. Turn on one of those visual videos,
Right.
and absorb the energy, and have your Dairy Queen. It's a good little sip, you know, that little shot between eats. And that way they don't kill off all the human race.
Right.
We would have been gone a long time ago if they had to, every time they had a need, they would have come up and killed one of us. We wouldn't be